Okay, I'm going to show you the part of my house that I'm the least happy with. It's the craft room. I'm going to go in and show you around. The one thing keep in mind is that I closed my craft shop, so I have totes of craft supplies in here that I need to get rid of. If you have any ideas on what I can do with those craft supplies, besides just give them to Goodwill, please leave a comment below. Here we go. Here's the closet, my new lamp that I got that I haven't even been able to put up yet. It's bad, folks. It's bad. There's all my totes that I have for either Goodwill or if I've tried to sell them and people want to pay very little for them. So I'm seriously considering giving them to Goodwill. Let's go over here. This is my big ice chest. Got all that stuff over there. Some Choc Couture stuff. My sewing machine. More Choc Couture. More Choc Couture. Beads and jewelry making drawers. I use a cat litter for my trash can because it's the right size. There's the computer, printer. Gets a little better over here. Now, mind you, there's still stuff back behind that set of drawers. A garbage bag because I was in here trying to clean. Drawers of 12 by 12 paper. More 12 by 12 paper. My stamps, dies, and embossing folders. And then the cubbies full of different stuff. And then I have my pile of stuff that keeps falling down, so I keep setting it over here in the corner. I guess I didn't show you the mess that's at the top. This room has a lot of potential, and I have a lot of nice things to organize with. I just have to take the time to do the organizing, which is going to happen here real soon. And then I'll have an updated version of what it looks like after it's cleaned up. Thank you. Have a good day. Hi, it's Lori with a craft party. Today we are going to see the craft room as it is today, November 2nd, 2025. The beginning of this video will have the March of 2025 version, and hopefully you see a big difference. We'll open the door. Okay, I'm going to shut the door and show you the back. We've got all my punches. I do have a couple punches on my crafting desk that I keep there all the time. And to the right of us is my closet. And the closet's probably the messiest. It still houses all the stuff that I don't know what to do with at the moment. We have the serger. And just so you know, these plastic containers up here, right there, those are bobbin and spools of thread storage containers. I used to do a lot more sewing than I do now. This is my material that I have right now, and I keep it up on the wardrobe hanger. These are different books and labels and photo paper for my junk journaling and scrapbooking and card making. At the bottom I have 3-ring binder sheet protectors and card protectors. And then here's my heater. And this is just some extra stuff here. That's paper bags that I saved. You don't get too many of those anymore. And I've got a big, huge spool of tulle. Yeah, that's what it's called, tulle, back in the back that I don't know what to do with other than use it for scrapbooking and crafting. We'll go ahead and pan over here. And down here on the floor is my big plastic container of buttons. And it's probably about 5 quarts of buttons in there. Then beside that, I've got my spools of ribbon and lace. And in the green cubby is my sari silk. And in the clear plastic cubby is extra lace and ribbon that is too small to warrant putting on spools. So I go there first when I'm doing junk journaling and scrapbooking, card making for my little pieces that I want. I'll scan up and I've got my TV there. And something that's changed since the last time that I showed you my craft room is I got these new shelves my hubby made for me. And below that, you can now see my ice chest and my black lamp that I use all the time now that I've got it out of my closet. My sewing machine, I made the cover for my sewing machine. I'll scoot up a little bit. And we've got the Gemini and a set of drawers. I keep multi-purpose things in there. Cards are in there with their envelopes. The Cricut. Underneath there, you can kind of see it as foam. And that's housed back there because I don't use it all that much. And then I've got coffee dyed papers, tea dyed papers, and egg dyed papers. Then I've got mailing stamps and stamp collection in there. Beside that, we have assorted ink items like my brushes and daubers and things. And then I have my glue, and below that is my wipes. And I'm going to try not to blind you with that light there. And I'm going to move the chair out of the way. If I'd have thought, I'd have had this out of the room just so it wasn't in the way. Over here I have the printer and some more drawers. And they have embellishments in them. And there's a tool drawer that just has a little bit of everything in it. And inks are in one drawer. And then 6x6 papers are in the bottom drawer. The printer. And then I have my pegboard that he put up. I believe he didn't have that up in the last video. I'm going to get some shelves and put up at the top. But it's like my own little store. In this tub right here is scrap paper. I go there first when I need a scrap. Here we've got the ink blocks, the small squares. And then we have all my papers. They're by color order here. And vellum on the bottom. And then this side is paper packs and organized by children, season. Paper packs is all the way then to the floor. Go up to the top and we've got more kids items for scrapbooking. And the tote above that is Christmas stuff for scrapbooking, card making, junk journaling. The tote there is Thanksgiving. We've got my knitting and crocheting case. Then I'm going to walk over this way a little bit. notebooks, and this case here is rubber stamps that I took off the wood. And then I've got assorted napkins. I'm going to back up here and hopefully get in so you can see. That's my die stamp, acrylic stamp, and embossing folder storage. And then down here, I have my Happy Planner stuff. And then at the bottom, we have the washi tapes. And if you notice, I use a Velveeta cheese container bottom for the ones that are wrapped on cards that people have gifted me. Then we just have miscellaneous items on the bottom. We have some different items up here. Come back this way a little bit. This in the clear container is just little wood items for scrapbooking or junk journaling. And this mesh tub is Alice in Wonderland stuff to make a junk journal. Stickers, glitter, and hot glue gun. Down here is tapes, and these are all bling embellishments, that kind of thing. And then we've got the extra albums, scrapbooking albums. And at the bottom is my dark cubby for when I want to work on my dark, scary junk journal. And then I've got glues. Go up to the top, and we've just got miscellaneous items up there. If you want any broke down version of what's in each cupboard, please leave a comment down below and I can add that to my projects. But overall, it's a big difference in what it looked like 7 months ago. This is my workstation. This is where I do a lot of my work. And I did not clean up today, so what you see is what it looks like 90% of the time. My hubby made this white container back here to house different items that I keep close at hand. And this wood piece here is where I put my camera to film, and I film down here. So this is the view that you normally see. And I still have my cat litter trash can. That's about it for today. Thank you for stopping by. If you would, like, comment, subscribe. It was great talking to you today. Hugs.